What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a complete analysis and live trading session in this live streaming. There is a New York session as well as London session together, so we'll have an incredible trading session as CAD news is coming. As you have seen early today, we discussed about the gold, and we discussed that gold might drop on the lower time frame. Gold did exactly as it is. So we'll look at now where we can find next trading opportunity in this live session. You can ask any question and you can let us know which one you are trading. There is a live chat available for you. You can interact in this live chat. If you have any question, I'll try to answer as many questions as possible. So let's begin. Let's see what's happening in the market. The market is very volatile, which is very important for us to have. Now I will be beginning with gold as usual. Before I jump onto the gold, make sure you give a big like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Now looking at higher time frame from the intraday gold, as you can see during this London session, let me replay the chart. So if you are present in that previous live session today, when this doji was forming, this is what exactly I mentioned, that gold is likely to drop from here because the bulls are not getting enough strength and bears look like stronger than the bull, and the price did exactly as it is. I'm sure that who are present in the live session have had a good trade and made good money from it. Give a big like if you did that. If you haven't done, also give a big like. As long as you are in this academy, you will be learning and also becoming an independent trader. Now let me explain what caused me to think that way, what is the analysis, what is the strategy, so they can learn it. Now there are a couple of things always I look at, as I mentioned, especially when you look at gold, is that gold always does this. When you see a bullish pattern, if it breaks to the upside, it will come back down again to grab liquidity, and finally you see that it will trend to the upside. Let me show you some past examples so that exactly you know what I mean by this. Look at this one. Every pattern you see that gold does this all the time. Let me replay here so that you understand exactly what I mean. You see that first of all form this doji to the upside and then has come back down, grab liquidity and trend to the upside. You see this pattern happens over and over in the market. The same thing here. Okay, you can see that there was a bull flag here. Okay, so what you saw, that bull flag initially has broken down and then has gone up, has broken to the upside, has come back down again and then trending to the other side. Okay, so gold is doing now exactly as it is. Now if we go back to our original chart, we see that initially this price we have seen has gone to the upside after this big impulse. Okay, we have seen gold has up and down consolidation, and then has gone up, grab liquidity, close back below as a pin bar, and from that zone we have seen the price has formed one the other one. Now when yesterday I was finishing the New York session live session, this is what I mentioned, this price likely to come down here to grab liquidity. Now you can see that the price has grabbed liquidity and then form this doji. Now with that doji formation, we have seen that gold has formed back to back 3 narrow doji here. Okay, so with that 3 narrow doji formation, we have seen the next one again has formed a big bearish candle. Now when this candle was forming, okay, this is where the trading opportunity comes. Now as you can see, also I mentioned that because it's a long-term bull market, I will be trading only on the lower time frame, on the 5 minutes, and this is what we did. Also I posted analysis guide on YouTube, because when I was recording, I saw that when I was recording the analysis, That time the price was dropping, even I didn't have time to post everywhere, so I quickly posted on the VIP channel, and we took this big trade today just during this analysis. Now let me tell you why I have opened this trade, so that you can do the next time. Here main goal is not only earning but also learning. It's important that you learn a proper strategy, proper analysis, and so that you can catch this kind of trade. Now just to give you an idea of what we did here, so that you know exactly, guys, how you can relate the information for your learning. So we have seen that gold, this is where I have sold the gold market. As I mentioned, that this is our 8th trade on a row on gold, 8 trades in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, 7 of them winner. 1 trade on gold was break even, so 100% winning on gold. Now you can see that yesterday we bought from here, we closed with a smaller profit, and then this one is today's trade. I posted a YouTube analysis as well. So we sold at 1973, stop loss at 1977, take profit at 1966.87. exactly it hit the full profit target. Now I was replaying the chart. This is the trigger candle that I have opened the trade. Now what are the factors I consider? Now if you really want to trade gold like I did, I want you guys to pay attention, because key is in paying attention to understand where is the trigger point for taking a trade. It is said that you know which way to trade, but when to trade is also important. I was watching the chart since this break. Now initially you can see the price was, this is the 5-minute chart, the price was consolidating along this zone, okay, and then there was a breakdown followed by a doji. Now this doji in fact tested this neckline of this long consolidation reversal pattern. You can see this is a very crucial level here. This is the resistance here, support here, and also this is the resistance here. The price penetrated that level and then closed as a long bearish engulfer. Now after this strong breakdown, the price opened with a gap from this bearish engulfer. Now this is where the many trader might get trapped, because might think that okay, the price exactly tested the support here as a resistance. The price also grabbed liquidity, the price opened with a gap, big bearish candle, let's sell. Now anyone selling from here keeping stop loss above this hard will be hunted, right? Now that's why the TF indicator really helps. So I turn on the TF indicator and I see back to back 2 sell signal along the zone. Now after this 2 sell signal, according to our TF strategy indicator, I was waiting for a confirmation candle. This is the confirmation candle. You can see this is a bearish engulfer that has grabbed liquidity from the top, crossed the 20 EMA, closed back below, perfect entry candle, and that is where the entry was at around exactly 73 level, and from that zone, as soon as we have entered the trade, this big trade just hit the TP in less than 15 minutes now. And you can see that now gold is still preparing for a bearish move. You might say, okay, I didn't take the trade. Let's see where you can find, or where we can find trading opportunity again. Now in this live session, if there is an opportunity come, we'll be definitely looking at it. Now at this point, we see that gold created initially there was a liquidity grab and the price tried to go bullish. Now this one also yesterday's trade, when the price was going up, we have opened the trade for a full profit, but I closed earlier because from the price action I know that this market may not be able to break this high, and did exactly. Now guys, why did I was bearish on the lower time frame is because during the London session also I mentioned, guys, this is the resistance level. You can see that the bulls were not strong enough to break this high. And I know that because after even grabbing liquidity, the price couldn't break this high, means that it will come back down further. And this is the nearest level of support here that now highly likely to be tested around 1955 zone that I discussed. And from that level we have an opportunity to sell now again. And this is where the main thing is, you don't need too many trades, isn't it? Like this trade, one gold trade in a day, enough for you to remain consistently profitable. So let's see now how we can trade. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you are enjoying this session, and also let me know in the chat which one you are trading so that I can look at it. Now let's see how we can find a trading opportunity on gold again. Will, thank you. Please take a look at AUD NZD. I'll look at it. Kinga, thank you very much for joining. Good morning, coach. Thank you, Kinga. Hello, thank you. Hello, coach. I see head and shoulder on gold. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, we'll talk. I think that gold might drop further down. Okay, we might see this 1955 level is being hit, and then we'll see either it is continuing to drop or it is going up again. Okay, so we might see some short-term movement still to the downside. Azzy, love coach, I am always happy to be in your class. Thank you, Azzy, for being here. Hello, coach. Thank you. Hello. Yes, I observed same happen in gold. Great job, Kshit. This is what observation is the key. Okay, observation is the key. See, how do I pick those kind of trade? It's like fishing on a deep ocean. Is the key observation. Remain quiet and observant, be patient, and you can become a profitable trader, no doubt about it. Hello, coach. Thank you. GBP JPY selling. We'll look at it. Mohanad, hi, coach. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for gold trading earlier. Please DXY. Thank you, Mohanad. You're always welcome. Thank you for mentioning that. So let's look at DXY. Now DXY, in fact, are very important because DXY will give us a very good idea of what's happening in the market. Now we see that DXY is bearish. Okay, I was always bearish on DXY, and DXY is doing exactly as it is. In the previous session, DXY has formed a long bearish engulfer. This bearish engulfer is quite significant because it has in fact broken the support zone on DXY. Okay, this is the support here. All right, so this is the resistance here, support here, support here, support here, support here. So DXY has broken this level of support, and we can see that in fact there is a big bearish engulfer has caused this breakout. Now why I was a bearish on DXY, even in my weekly forex forecast, you can review that to learn, because it's really great learning material. As I mentioned, this is the best trading education you will ever find, in my own opinion, that I have gone through a lot of trading education in the past, and I know who is doing what. So this is you can see that DXY, this is the support here, support here, support here, support here. Now we can see that from that support, the price with this long bearish engulfer has broken to the downside, completely closed back below. Now if you look at a bigger picture on the daily, we can see that this market has formed a daily head and shoulder. Okay, so with that daily head and shoulder formation, you see the DXY has broken down, and I think that you see this is the order block. This is where the smart money bought in the past. The way the price is moving down, we might see that the smart money zone might be retested again we could see that the price might create a lower high with this smart money zone, and then from there we might see that a bullish move may occur. So guys, give a big like. I need everyone to press the like button, and also make sure that you subscribe, press that bell button. When you like and subscribe, the the stream stay at the top of the search engine. That's really helpful to me, and thanks for your support. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds so that everyone have time to do that. Amazing, thank you for your support to the channel. Okay, so let's move forward with the DXY. The way it has formed head and shoulder in this resistance zone, what I think that DXY might be merging with the long-term downtrend. Now this is the daily chart. We can see that this market, after this long consolidation, bigger picture perspective, we have seen a big drop correction. So every time the price was creating series of higher high and higher low, and then this movement to the upside, for me it's in fact a pullback of this bigger movement. So if you look at monthly, you'll see that pullback clearly. Now this is the monthly chart on DXY. We have seen that there was a smooth trend line on the monthly breakdown, corrected with this monthly candle. If we place our Fibonacci from high to the low, we see that DXY approached 38.2% Fibonacci level, and from that zone grabbing liquidity on the monthly, the price is coming down. And the way it is moving, in my analysis and experience, I see that highly likely this price again coming back to this baseline where there is a monthly 20 EMA as well as monthly support zone. If I look at weekly, we can see that the price grab liquidity from here on the weekly from this doji, and this week also I was bearish on DXY, and the price did exactly from that level. We see that potential drop. Now looking at daily with this doji, we see that the market is slowly melting down, and if I look at further lower time frame, on the lower time 4 hour, we see the price is below this support zone. So that means that because DXY is dropping, we could see gold is behaving little bit different than the usual, because normally DXY, gold is always inverse to the DXY, but due to the bank collapse last week, we have seen that gold and DXY is moving in the same direction, and now again they are moving in the same direction. So let's see how it does. But now we will be considering gold as a separate entity, because there has been probably a lot of investment on gold, as it is considered as the safe haven. In any kind of crisis, gold become bubbled up. So you see that gold is moving to the upside, but now it's coming down for a deeper retracement. Now we could see a reversal, or it's a pullback. We'll justify it over time with the price action confirmation. So we see that DXY is so far is bearish, and I think that it will continue to drop. At least it might break this low, this order block, and then we could see pullback to the upside or continuation to the downside. So let me look at so DXY bearish means all the USD pairs we could see bullish momentum in it. Now GBP USD is a bit different. Early today I have posted analysis on this one as well, and we had a trade on GBP USD as well. We also closed to it little profit, because I wanted to take the full profit on gold, and I didn't want to take the 2 trade, because we opened 2 trades at a time. GBP also profit, gold also profit, so I just closed GBP USD with a bit less profit, so that we can give the full spectrum for the gold trade to hit its full profit. It did it. This is the trade management, guys. That you need to learn to control your greed and fear when you are trading, and that's a very fundamental human emotion. And that's why these academies, that's why I invite you to always stay here, because it's not all about the strategy, understanding the candlestick pattern. It's also developing a proper trading psychology, because trading psychology is the key to become a consistently profitable trader, and this is where the decision making comes. Your frontal lobe will help you to make decision, to regulate, control emotion in generated in your amygdala or in the middle brain. All the emotion in fact comes from there, and as you know, the 97% of our decision making, okay, comes from amygdala, from the midbrain. Okay, we think that the decision, everything we are doing, all the trade that we are taking is because of this and that, but it's in fact it's coming from there, from the deep emotion that we have. Until you master that, it might be difficult, and it's not difficult to master it. Okay, there is a famous book called Tao Te Ching. In that book, Lao Tzu said that when the master become the emotional master, when he detach himself from everything. So it's the emotional response that we have in our trading is actually causing any kind of loss or any kind of losing trades, and you're winning also depending on that emotional control or emotional resilience. What I would say regularly, control is a kind of, I don't want to say emotional control, because anything you want to control, in fact, you will not be able to do that. Again, I'm bringing a quote from Marcus Aurelius. He says that the only thing we can control in this world is only our thinking, emotion, and our action. See, the same thing applied to the market. You cannot control the market. Okay, the market will do its job. The market will not listen to you. The market will not listen to your account, not looking at your account, either it's going in a drawdown or it's in a profit. The market will do its job. So we cannot control the market. The only thing that we can control is how we use the market. Okay, so you can use the market or you can be used by the market, depending on your approach to the market. So that's why you need to learn proper strategy. You need to develop a proper trading psychology if you really want to be a successful trader. When you become a successful trader, there is always freedom on the other side. There is always freedom, and that's why it is important as a trader that you develop that proper trading psychology. If you are not developing that, accept it. You are here, you'll do that. I know that you have the ability to do that. So looking at Gbpusd, what do you see that from the daily early today? I posted analysis that you can see GU just has broken this resistance level here. Okay, this is the resistance level. The price has broken that high. Okay, and breaking that high, the price grabbed liquidity from here. Okay, so after grabbing the liquidity, we have seen that the price slowly now coming back down now, because it's a very high, it's against the trend. That's why you see, this is where I look at. When I trade against the trend, I become very cautious. I need a very high probability trade, and many times I close with profit rather than wait for the full 3 times 4 times profit, is because against the trend always the market ready to reverse. So this is the resistance. We saw the price grab liquidity from here on the daily, and the price now coming down. So this is the daily impulse on Gbpusd. If we take our Fibonacci for this impulse, we can see that the price hasn't been retraced up to 38.2% Fibonacci level. Now if you look at this lower time frame, Gbpusd, this candle is going to close in 3 minutes, which in fact it's a bearish candle. You can see it's creating a long wick candle, couldn't break the high. Okay, so you could see now after closing this candle, the price might come back down to this zone where there's the previous support level here with this 4-hour 20 EMA. So let me look at now. There's a candle close coming, guys, I know that. And let's look at who is doing what, and we'll be looking at later, just to look at if there is any trade coming up in the market, lower time frame or higher time frame. So we see that euro is bullish. We see very strong bullish momentum on euro AUD, euro CAD, and euro JPY. So GBP CHF has there is a strong liquidity grab. With that liquidity, the price, I was about to sell, but again I didn't sell because we are running a GBP USD trade. That's why I didn't do that. I know that this market is going to drop. Now you know that I normally do not double up the same pair. So this is the things, guys, that I advise you to pay attention. Let's say you're doing proper risk management, but if you repeat the same pair in different, let's say you open a trade on euro GBP buy. So euro GBP buy means, let's say you are selling GBP, okay, against euro. Now let's say you open a so euro GBP, let's say you do euro GBP sell, and then you sell GBP CHF, okay. So if you sell euro GBP, that means that in fact you bought GBP, and if you sell GBP CHF, you sold GBP. Now if you do the same trade in opposite direction, no matter what happen, you will remain in most cases you're losing trade, because even if you win, you'll see that you are in one pair you are selling GBP, and the other pair you are buying GBP. So that's what you need to pay attention when you are trading, just randomly, rather than trading. You need to find out what's the reason behind the trade, and what specific cause to open the trade. So GBP NZD, GBP CAD. So looking at GBP USD, just looking at all of them. Okay, so looking at dollar CAD, because there's a CAD news coming up. I think it's already gone, isn't it? Let me look at the news calendar. CAD news already released. So let's see what CAD news has given us. Okay, if we look at the news calendar, okay, we see that CAD CPI was expected was 0.5%, actual 0.4%, 4.8% actual. So overall a bit negative, okay. So one median CPI was better than expected, but the other two is less than expected or forecast. So which in fact giving little bit of weakness on CAD probably. Let me look at what's happening with the CAD, and that's why UD CAD we see a bounce. Okay, so you saw a candle close. GBP CHF looks like that, after this long liquidity gap, we saw this one is also a bearish candle. Okay, we might see this instrument might be dropping a little more, because there is already a big move happen. It's far from daily 20 EMA, so we might see that GBP CHF is dropping down to this daily 20 EMA. So daily 20 EMA normally act like a rubber band when the price is far from 20 EMA, not only daily, any kind of 20 EMA, the price again, you know, stretch and come back to the 20 EMA. So you see that GBP CHF, I think that it will continue to drop, but it's against the trend. Let me look at, okay, British pound US dollar. Now the way British pound US dollar has closed, what I think that it will drop now to this level. Okay, highly likely the price will drop to this level, to this 20 EMA zone on the 4-hour, because you can see the price in still, you know, remaining, maintaining lower high. So we saw a drop, correction, the price is maintaining a lower high, and we could see this market drop to this level, and then from here we might see that bullish move. Okay, so GBP USD, let me look at NZD CAD, all the candles closed. So you see that gold is where we see that still bearish. Let me look at lower time frame on gold, because the way the gold price is forming is still bearish to me. From the 1 hour, we have seen that gold has closed with this long candle, which is also bearish. So we could see so lower time frame price action is still bearish. I think that the gold is likely to come back to this support zone here. Okay, might break this support, and then we could see that gold is going down, going up. Now from the daily, we have seen that there is a daily long doji has formed here. Okay, now with the daily doji formation, what we see that gold currently testing this level. Let me look at weekly and the monthly. Now from the monthly, okay, we see that gold, because higher time frame, always we need to look at the bigger picture to see the overall direction in the market. So from the monthly, you can see that gold has formed this strong bullish price action. From the weekly, which is coming, let's place the Fibonacci to see where we can. The nearest 38.2% Fibonacci level is here, which I think before coming here, because this is the weekly chart, if I take daily starting from here, which is just below 38.2% Fibonacci, I think anytime, you know, after breaking this low, we could see that gold is pushing high again. Now from the 1 hour perspective, the price action looks like that. You see there is a support here with this 1 hour candle, which is a very important level of support, and I think after breaking this low, now it will come down. Okay, if we see that very strong, you know, rejection from here after consolidation, we will be looking to go long. It will drop now, but it's in a support zone. It will not be wise to sell at the moment, because we already sold, as you can see, which is a very good trade, almost 1.6% on this one. We took profit at 1966, sold at 1973, and stop loss at 1977. Now the way it is, you know, forming, you see this, there is a liquidity gap here, and this is the 15-minute chart on gold, and with that liquidity gap, this big move happened, Now high probability gold will come break this 1955 level. Okay, and if we see gold is reversing from here, then we will be looking to have bullish trading opportunity from here on gold, guys. Okay, let's see how it does. We'll be looking at further lower time frame to see. So there is a middleman here now on gold on the 5 minutes. So we'll see that gold is coming down here. Okay, so we need to wait for further opportunity. That's why I invite you guys, if you want to trade with us in a private, because I wait all day long to find the best trade. Whenever I find, I send it to the students, and also I trade. You can find the link in the description. You can join us, visit the website, join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us in our academy, and also have access to this trading tool that I use to find trade opportunity according to our 3TF strategy, trend following strategy. This is the gold trade that we just closed during the London session with 1.6% profit in it. This is the 8th trade in a row on gold, 7 of them winner. This is the yesterday's trade, which also closed with profit. This one partial profit, this one full profit, and one break even. So if you want to learn that strategy that we are trading gold and also many other instruments, and also learn our strategies, have access to this trading tool that we are using, you can find a link in the description area. You can join us to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. To access this indicator, I invite you to join the lifetime access plan so that you can have access and also have full support on it. So from the lower time frame, from the 4 hour, we see that gold now is hitting an important area of value. So we'll keep watching the price action to see how it might do. Okay, so let's look at okay, we'll be looking at dollar CAD. You can see there is a bearish engulfer. I think that this instrument might prepare to after breaking this support, if it grabs liquidity, we might see some bullish momentum on dollar CAD. There is a probability to happen that as well. Paco, hello coach, thank you. Paco Kennedy, good afternoon, thank you. Euro dollar, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hi, gold 1 hour head and shoulder, gold 1 hour head and shoulder. Look at gold in the 1 hour, like looks like it's a very strongly bearish market now on gold, and we could see that this support either is breaking, grabbing liquidity. Let's see what happened. Good trading gold, thank you. I'm buying dollar yen. So look at dollar yen, dollar CAD. I open buy on one, check the chart, no problems. Candy coach, does the broker matters when it comes to trading? With which broker do you use and how can I open? Kennedy, yes, broker definitely matters, and I recommend Evertrade. They are regulated, and you can I can share a link of Evertrade that you can use to open an account with them. They're regulated by by SEC and by many other jurisdictions. So you can use that link. I'm giving you the link in the chat. Yeah, definitely broker matters, because either there is spread and everything matters. So yeah, you can use that link to open an account with them. They're regulated, and always your capital will be in the safe hand. Thank you. And I got why gold USD both bearish? It should have a correlation, right? Yeah, that's what Shan you was discussing, that the gold, normally gold and USD, they move inversely. Now the reason gold and USD is moving in the same direction is only because of the crisis that happened. There is some bank collapse. So what happened is that when normally they will always move in inversely, except some unusual circumstances. Now the reason it's happening is because whenever there is a this kind of economic issue happens, all the investment goes to gold, and because it's a safe haven, and because of that also investment goes to dollar. So dollar, gold and JPY, they are normally what I can say, safe haven. Now, and the risky currencies become weaker in that case, such as euro, AUD, they become a bit weaker. Now this time what happened is that, as because you can see, that's why the gold has a bump to the upside, okay, big uprise because of that reason. And we have seen that gold was doing that, and yeah, so it's sometimes too normal to see that, especially whenever you see any kind of bad news in economy, you see the gold will bumping up, JPY is going up. And then knowing this is really a good opportunity, because once you know that okay, there is a time to buy gold, or always thinking about going long with gold, unless you see the now lower time frame. So because the bubble, when the bubble end, it started to again burst the bubble. Now this kind of bubble I have seen in this is also my analysis. I can remember exactly when this one, you see this long week monthly candle, this bubble formed during Russia and Ukraine war. Okay, it was a fake move to the upside completely, and as a result we have seen this big drop happen. Now what I think that this market also will go up further. This is the monthly candle, and I think that it might break this high, because the bubble not form in one day, and neither it's going to end in one day as well. So we could see that gold has gone up, has broken this resistance zone, and then grabbing liquidity, and then might be, we'll see that it's coming down, or it may continue to rise, because it might create a historical high price. The historical high price was in 2020, so we might see 3 years later or 4 years later, we might see a new high. So high probability that it might break this high, and then we could see a rejection or continuation to the upside. So there is still very high probability for gold to continue to rise. So we see that, for me, this movement we see to the downside is a pullback. Okay, is a pullback, and we could see any time after breaking this support, probably from this level we might see a bullish move. And that's what I'm waiting for, another big trade on gold to take. Once we will find that opportunity, definitely we will jump on a trade. If it is in this live session, yeah, definitely we need to see the prices come to this support. Especially this support is very important, 1955, having liquidity, and then we can expect it to go bullish. Coach, thank you. Gold trade, I made profit. Amazing, thank you very much. So this is the main goal. Okay, make profit. Okay, I want you to become a profitable trader. Okay, this is the goal of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to help trader to gain freedom to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. Okay, and we are doing it every day. And for those who are not in our academy, this is the trade and that we have that's sent to the students today on gold. After yesterday's also winning trade, this one is a big trade. I have already explained why we have taken this trade. Now, this one trade, or this is the 8th trade in a row that we are winner, 1 break even, 7 winners, so 8 trade on gold. Now, this comes with some combination, and I have the strategy trade alert sent to the students. The only thing I want from you is learn risk management and develop trading psychology. Okay, to develop trading psychology, join every live session, because we discuss a lot of things and how to shift an identity from a not trader to be a trader. Okay, you might say, okay, I don't know I'm a trader or not trader. Let me tell you, without looking at your trading account, I know what's the history in your trading account. I'm sure that in your trading account, many winners with a smaller, and many losers, few losers, but big loser. Okay, now why this happen? Because of the fear. And how does fear impact in trading? That you need to understand. We think that when the money is going down, that is where we are fearing, but as a matter of fact, no. When the money goes down, or the trading account in a drawdown, we don't fear. Trust me, we fear when the trading account started to receive money from the market. That's what we fear. We fear to get rich. We fear to gain freedom. Don't fear. Okay, so how does it work? Let's say you open a trade. All right, now suddenly once you open the trade, the market started to come to a drawdown. Your account size is $1,000, for example. Now it's drawdown $300. We are still on a trade because I'm not afraid. Now once the market started to turn back to the direction and came to plus $5, we just close the trade. Just close the trade. Why? Because we fear to enter the money in the account. Now this is the fact. It's happened to me also over and over. I still happen to me. We are human. Okay, we can't deny that we fear, because the brain, the middle brain, is where the fear is, and because the brain always want to keep you safe. The job of the brain, or you can say the mind, is to keep us safe, not success. So to get a success, to become a profitable trader, you need to rewire your brain so that it is not fearing. It can handle the emotion. So how do you do that? You need to develop a trading psychology. The best way is, what I would say, that give yourself some time. Okay, accept the fact that you fear, and then give yourself some time, because the more time you will give, the better you will become. This is the simplest way I can say that you can gain freedom, by allowing yourself. Any kind of small diploma or any kind of small degree, you need 3 years time, 2 years time, and then a lot of internship, and then going there. In trading, many traders quit very soon because of the it's hard for some trader to control the greed and fear. Let me know if you still if you think that fear or greed, which one is mainly affecting your trading, then I can discuss more about it. So let me know in the chat what kind of emotion you think that is mainly affecting your trading. Is the fear or the greed or both? Okay, so let me look at the chart to see guys what you're doing. Okay, hi boss, thank you very much for the analysis. Can you please do USD CAD? Yeah, absolutely. Look at USD CAD next. UJ is forming a middleman in 1 hour time frame. UJ, yeah, look at it. This UDN is very interesting right now. Okay, I'll look at it. Where's the trend? USD CAD, it's down. Dollar CAD, you know, is a long-term bull market. That's why I'm just a little bit of cautious about dollar CAD. Hello boss, thank you. Can you look at dollar yen? Absolutely, look at it. Now still living in meaning. Thank you. Hi coach. US30 please. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for gold signal. I'm still in profit. Shady, great job Shady. Keep up. Yeah, that's the goal of this GBP USD. No problems. Also yes coach, I made profit by following your knowledge of trade, and God bless you abundantly. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is what needed, you know, I put out there to help people. When I see that you're really getting help, I don't need anything else. That's what I need. Fear thing, yeah, fear is very killing. Definitely fear, yeah, both. Okay, FOMO is my major problem. Okay, FOMO, yeah, it's a big thing to discuss also. FOMO, fear, yeah, both. Fear. Okay coach, I like to trade with you once. Trade in the live session. Yeah, definitely, I'll be here always. Let's see if we find best trade, we'll jump on a trade. Absolutely. You know, the fear and greed and FOMO. Yeah, FOMO is a kind of fear. I'll discuss more about how I, you know, overcome FOMO. Yeah, it's a big deal, you know. So just to, you know, motivate you, you have seen that I have, as I mentioned, that I have quite a few multiple accounts that I trade on. As a trader is my passion. And just also I keep a smaller account as well. All the trade copied in the all the same. It's a scalping smaller account to teach the students that okay, it's possible to, you know, turn a smaller into a bigger account. And you can see that I started with this account with 5,000. For those who are following me sometime, you know that. And my goal is to take that $5,000. Okay, this is a live account to you know, $20,000, $30,000. Currently, this 5,000 is almost turning into 10,000. It's 9,352 now. Okay, you can see everything there. Let me move my image so that you can see that. Okay. So, you know, as I mentioned, that to gain freedom as a trader, you don't need a big capital, you don't need a big account size. It's all about, you need to have a strategy, you need to have a conviction on that strategy, and you need to learn, you know, develop proper trading psychology, the identity of a trader, and then you gain freedom. You see that? So this is how I trade, you know, and to you know, close this kind of trade, to get profit from the market, emotional resilience is the key. Because when the market triggers a trade, either it's going up or down, there is always an emotion involved in it. And you know, as I mentioned yesterday, you need to either follow someone who really you admire, or you can create a mental image in your mind to an ideal trader and adopt that trading psychology, shift that identity from not being a trader to a profitable trader, and then you can gain freedom. Now the day one that I started trading, I couldn't think of, right, to make, you know, to turn a 5,000 into 10,000 and then 20,000 and then 30,000, 40,000. Now I can do it, right? It's just a matter of time. So, you know, I invite you not to quit, always stick to the game, manage the risk, and I'm sure that every one of you are capable of being a consistently profitable trader. Okay, so let's look at the chart further, what we have on the market. So you see that gold, this is 4-hour candle. We see the price has come to the zone where there is a 20 EM, and touching that, we see now the bulls are going up. Okay, I'm just trying to see which one in fact is the best trade for us. So we see that dollar pairs, I'm just going through all of them, guys, to see. So one of you said AUD NZD. AUD NZD, looking at the weekly, multi-time frame is the key, so because it will really help you to understand. Now looking at the monthly, we can see that AUD NZD, from the monthly perspective, there is a big long wick candle. Okay, so you see that there's a big drop here on the monthly, an impulse followed by this correction, grab liquidity. Now it is forming another long, you see this monthly pin bar. Okay, followed by, we can see that this month so far, initial drop, now we see a pullback to the upside. What I think that at any point we could see this market is coming down again. Looking at the weekly, there is a weekly impulse, now it is going up for a correction. So the price in a weekly resistance level now on a UDNZD. Okay, and any break of this high will give us opportunity. Now looking at daily, 4-hour. Okay, we see that there is an inverted head and shoulder on AUD NZD here. Okay, and at the same time the long-term trend is bearish. Okay, the price on a resistance, so that is why it is a little bit of unpredictable, this market. Now either is it breaking high, which is a probability because already the market has moved a big drop. It's now here in this zone where there is a consolidation, and I think that it will break to the upside, will grab liquidity, especially in that level where there is a reversal here. And this is the support zone here, which is turning resistance. I think that AUD NZD will go up, which is a probability, but I will not enter a trade on AUD NZD because long-term trend is down. I always love to trade with the trend. As I mentioned, if I'm trading on the against the trend, then I jump onto the very lower time frame like I did on gold, because gold is in a long-term bullish market. If I trade on gold on the lower time frame, I trade on the 5 minutes to find the best trade possible. So we'll be looking at now on gold again. Let's see what's happening in this one. We can see this, because I mentioned from this support there is a rejection coming now on gold. So we see, I'm just trying to find out if there is any trade on gold. Now, gold in a level where if I draw this zone here, okay, this is a very important level. Okay, it's the level where there's the support here, and if we see gold penetrated that level, created a lower high in this 15 minutes or in the 5 minutes time frame, then it will be going long once we see the confirmation. Okay, now this gold intraday candle, this 4-hour candle, is going to close in just 26 minutes. Now this is a very crucial point to look at. It might come down further to penetrate. Okay, so we can see that there is a bearish engulfer is being formed. Okay, but gold in a very important support level where there is a 20 EMA. So if we see that proper reversal, then we will be looking to buy. Otherwise, we'll see what happen. Okay, so from the 5 minutes we see that this structure is forming, is a bearish structure. So the price action is still bearish on the lower time frame. We'll be waiting for the price action to develop bullish. Okay, once it is bullish, we'll be looking to have buying opportunity. Otherwise, let's see what happens. I think that this support 1955 is crucially important, will be respected on the lower time frame, and we could see that the market is having a bounce from here, and that is why we see that this market in fact pushing high from this level. Okay, so we will keep watching, guys. Be patient. You can see Gbpusd, as I mentioned, that after closing of this candle is likely to drop and it's coming down. Highly likely it will come back down to this 4-hour 20 EMA zone. Okay, and we see that especially GBP getting very weaker, right? So with that on gold, and we see AUD USD, we might see drop on AUD USD as well. Okay, so let me know in the chat how you are doing. Okay, dollar CAD. All right, so we see a little bit of mixed kind of price action in many pairs. So we see, for example, Gbpusd is dropping, again dollar CAD is dropping, so there is a little bit of mixed price action. Now if I look at daily time frame on dollar CAD, this is a very long-term bullish market, but it's coming down. It's a probability opportunity to go long on dollar CAD, because if you look at monthly, you'll see that dollar CAD is coming to a monthly support zone, and there is a big monthly bullish candle. This bullish candle on the monthly is a very strong candle and in the direction of the trend. What I think the dollar CAD is likely to do is the price may come back down, break this support level here on dollar CAD. Okay, if in case the monthly support is broken, it's a very good probability to buy, and I think it might come cross that zone, come to the red zone, and then will bounce back. If I look at weekly, let me draw all these levels. So monthly, we can see there is a monthly opening and closing area here. If I look at the weekly, we can see the price already tried to press that support on the monthly and now slowly pushing high. I think that you see this weekly candle, this green candle, I think the price will come below this weekly support, will respect this high, and then we could see again going up. So with that being said, from the daily, there is still a probability for dollar CAD to be bearish because there is an impulse correction. So this is a slower a drop, and you see this doji here. This is a very high liquidity. As you know that I always talk about liquidity, and it's very important. This is the secret that I use in my trading, liquidity, because when you know how to understand liquidity, it will change your trading dramatically. And from the lower time frame, we see that there is a probability. So as soon as the price will drop to this level, anytime we'll see reversal, will go long on dollar CAD. Okay, and today's news, dollar CAD has given now a probability. So this movement, let it break to the downside, coming to this zone, and then to give us potential bullish setup, because it's a long-term bullish market. I will only be interested to buy anytime you'll see this market coming here and then reversing back from this level. Okay, so great that is Euro AUD is still bullish. Looks like that Euro AUD is showing very strong bullish momentum. I'll look at again. So can you confirm me to head and shoulder in weekly time frame on Gbpusd? Yeah, there is a head and shoulder on the weekly time frame on Gbpusd. I have already seen. We'll discuss again. So Euro USD bata do. Okay, talk about it. Just want to see. To look at it. Please, can you remove the trading template from the chat so that okay, I'll remove it when I will go to the gold. Questions. Yes. What happened, Bish? Let me know. Euro dollar, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what sort of candle formation we'll look at? Okay, we'll discuss it. Okay, so in the meantime, there is a free Telegram channel link given in the live chat. You can join the free Telegram channel. Any update, educational content, any post will be given on the free Telegram channel. Sometime very good trade ideas shared, and any trade many times I post on the free Telegram channel also to help you guys, the one that You can see yesterday the one that we did during the New York session. Also I posted on free Telegram channel to show you the direction in the market. So make sure you join that, link in the description. Let's look at Euro USD. Now Euro USD, let me look at bigger picture to see what's happening. Now Euro dollar in a zone where the price just touched the monthly 20 EMA. Now from here there is now two probability. Is one is to continue to rise, another probability is for the price to reverse back. Now let's see which one to happen. You can see that euro dollar, there is a big impulse on the monthly, followed by this red candle is a correction. The price has crossed the high, crossed the low from the monthly. Now we see that the market again pushing high. Because DXY we see still bearish, what I think that euro dollar might be going further bullish after little retracement. Now the reason is, firstly we see that on the monthly now the price is forming an inverted head and shoulder, firstly. Secondly, if you closely look at, the price has crossed the previous monthly low, this red candle's low, and then we see the price grab liquidity from this support, and then we see that the price is bouncing to the upside. Now with that bounce, what I think that euro dollar highly likely that it will continue to rise, and there are some areas that we might see short-term drop but could be bullish. Now looking at weekly, now weekly price action is really interesting on euro dollar. You can see or predict what might going to happen. Firstly, look at this weekly support. These are the subtle things, guys, pay attention. And you can see that this is the support here, and quite a few weeks, almost back to back 4 weeks, the price has broken, has gone up, broken. So there's a lot of liquidity in it. I will explain more about liquidity. I did before, and also liquidity will really help you to understand the movement of the market, and the market moves from liquidity to liquidity. It's like if you consider the market, what I can say, a tennis ball. Let's say a tennis ball in a closed room, and you throw the ball, what it will do, it will go to the one wall, bounce back to the other wall, and the bounce back to the other wall. The price does like this. Wherever there is a liquidity, it just go there, grab this and go to the other direction. So you see that on euro dollar there is a huge liquidity in that zone, and we see quite a few long week candles, and this is why I predicted in the weekly forex forecast euro dollar to be bullish, and the price is doing exactly as it is. So if you have seen the weekly forex forecast, definitely you are on the right track. If you haven't watched that, I will invite you to watch it. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification, so that next time any kind of content like this you will be notified. Now from the weekly, if I apply our TF or trend following strategy in any time frame, we can apply it. I see that there is a bullish signal here. You can see in this whole zone there is only one buy alert on euro dollar, and exactly the price started to move from there. Now we see that from the zone the price is now pushing to the upside. Now this is the current weekly candle, and by the way, if you want to access this TF indicator, you can access it from your student dashboard if you are our lifetime member. If you are not, then I will invite you to join us, link in the description area. Click the join, go to the website, click join now button, and you will receive everything in your email, all the details. So with that said, from the weekly we see that euro dollar is pushing high. If I look at the daily, this is the daily time frame, we can see that euro dollar from the daily has formed a gap opening with this pin bar. The price is pushing high. Now this euro dollar price action, we see that there is a triple bottom that we have seen on the weekly. It has a multiple times liquidity gap. Now the price is moving to the upside. So we see that there is a couple of levels that we can see euro dollar might be coming for a deeper retracement, but I think that in this movement we could see that this market is pushing high. So from the lower time frame we can see that the price was moving along this channel, very interesting channel. So this was in fact a liquidity grab. That liquidity grab in fact driving this price to the upside on euro dollar. Okay, so with that, you know, driving price, we can see that euro dollar now creating it's a narrow doji. Now the price in a zone that it's not a right place to go long. It's a bullish market. What I think that you can see the price already has broken all this resistance zone. We can expect now a lower time frame pullback to the downside. Once the price will come for a deeper pullback, we can go long on euro dollar if it is giving us an opportunity. So you see that euro dollar and Gbpusd moving a little bit in a different way, but if we look at daily on euro dollar, we see that this is already a movement happen. We need a pullback. Okay, so this is where, you know, I look at the market, where, you know, what is the phase of the market? Is it in a pullback, or it is just, you know, starting as impulse? Finding the right spot is the key to take the bigger trade. Okay, Marsana, this is what we are discussing. Gold and DXY. Yeah, so gold and DXY is moving in the same direction. Okay, so you can see that gold has a drop here now, okay, on the lower time frame. So this, we saw that the support is broken here. So this is 15-minute chart. We have seen that just the price has, you know, broken this support level here on the lower time frame, and this 4-hour candle which already has broken. Okay, so if I look at the 1 hour on gold, we see what we expected. The price has broken the support level. Okay, now we need to look at what it is going to do now, okay, from the lower time frame, especially if we want to go long on gold, we need a strong rejection like this one here. Okay, a structure and a strong rejection, then we can think of going long on gold. Otherwise we'll look at to see what it is doing. So if I look at the daily, we can see that the price has come to this level where there is a very important level. So we see this, the bullish move coming up now. So there is a good number of liquidity here. I think that now, you know, it's grabbing liquidity. Okay, we see that now. Okay, if in any rejection coming from the bottom, we will be buying. If there is a strong rejection coming. Okay, we need a very strong rejection, and once you'll see that pattern has developed, we'll be going long on gold. Okay, it has broken the support that we expected. I think that we might see that bullish move might come to this level here. So from the 1 hour perspective, it's a very crucial support zone here. So if we see a reversal here with a big bull candle, we will be going long. First let's see how the price is doing, because it is important to see how the price is reacting. When it happens, you can see it very clearly. Okay, so we need to see how the price is reacting here on gold. So we have drawn 1955 level, this 1 hour candle. So it is closing Okay, so let me see how it is doing. Now from the daily perspective, we can see that Gbpjpy as well has reached this resistance level. We might see a drop on this one also. On GJ. We see there's a now GBP CHF was very interesting. There was a middleman. Now it is on the way to the downside. Okay, so this one was predictable. Okay, so let's look at other instruments, what they're doing. Can we see that AUD, USD, like Gbpusd and Gbpusd, we saw that after breaking this low is pushing high. We might see some consolidation in that level. All of this. So we're just looking interestingly on gold. So there is a candle closed happen on gold on the 4-hour. Okay, so you see that there's a bearish price action. So once we'll see how it does. Listen, I think that there could be some spike to the upside. The price has come to a very crucial level of support on gold. So we look at daily. So what we need, very solid reversal on gold for bullish setup, because it's selling will be against the trend, and I really don't like to trade against the trend unless we see a very strong. The one that we trade against the trend is on the 5 minutes which is with the trend on the lower time frame, in fact. And this is the trade that we have closed early today. You have seen that this one 1973, it's almost 1.6 time profit in it. Now as the price on the support level, I need a very strong rejection from the bottom for bullish trading opportunity, otherwise we'll keep watching to see what's happening. Okay, so this is the 5-minute chart. We see that there's a long wick candle coming. So let's see if we can find might consolidate along this zone. Okay, so on a very crucial level, okay, so let's see other instrument, dollar yen. You can see the dollar yen has a bounce from the support zone. We could see bullish move on dollar yen, including US oil. Also we see there's some reversal coming up. So let me know in the chat which one you are at, so that I know exactly what you are covering. Gold, okay, so gold has retraced 1955. So yeah, that's what I was mentioning, that we might see so let's see how it does. We might see short-term movement. Okay, so there is a middleman on the 5 minutes, which is a bearish candle. Okay, so you see the support is broken. Price action is still bearish. Let's see what happened. Yeah, still not prepared for up move. So once you'll see that, we'll jump on a trade. Is possible. Can you explain what is wiki of theory? Yeah, we'll discuss, no problems. Just support it. Yeah, I think so. We'll 1935. Gold daily support 1950. Yeah, so if you look at daily, okay, we see that there is a, you know, if you look at daily perspective, this is the impulse on the daily, and I think it is coming to the Fibonacci level. If we take the Fibonacci, this is the 61.8% Fibonacci. Now at 50%, we might see that Fibonacci is being retraced. Okay, okay, so we see the nearest level of previous. There is another support here, which is 1943. Okay, I'm just looking at the bigger picture now. AUD USD, as you can see, so we see that AUD USD also has formed a head and shoulder in that long zone. Okay, so with that creation of head and shoulder, we see that if I look at daily, from this daily 20 EMA, the price now started to drop again. Now we see that from the daily zone, this is a very important area where we have seen that AUD USD was creating a downward trend here. There's an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. So we see that the price now, after this testing this previous support down resistance on AUD USD, we see this market is coming down. Now we saw the previous session, there is a narrow green candle. The price tested the neckline of this previous support down resistance, and support down resistance here we saw. Now the price is coming down, means that we could potentially see that this price is coming back down. So AUD USD, we see a very important level that is going on, and we see that this support is now has broken. And what I think that because it formed a clean head and shoulder in that zone. Okay, so this is the previous resistance here. Okay, and we saw a head and shoulder formation in that resistance, grabbing liquidity. So the way this market is dropping, what I think that it's coming back down to this baseline in this support zone here again. Okay, so head and shoulder formation. Okay, breakdown test with this narrow doji. Again, breakdown means that it is preparing for a bigger move. So let's see how it goes. Now this is the neckline. Again, it is leaving. Okay, it's a very important level here. Crucial level. And okay, so any close below will give us selling opportunity from this level on AUD USD. Support here, support here, support here, which is turning resistance along with this 20 EMA. And I think that we might see a bit more deeper drop on AUD USD because it has gone up from a head and shoulder, means that we could see a little bit of a stronger move to the downside. Okay, so from the 1 hour perspective, we see AUD USD has, with this long bearish engulfer, big drop, narrow candles, the price has reached that zone, and now it is forming further bearish candle. Now what I think that, you know, this is the support here, support here, support here, and this 1 hour candle, closing of this 1 hour candle, we can expect the price to go ahead and test this level and then to give us selling opportunity. So there is a good probability for a USD around 58.60 pip move to the downside. So in a similar way, GU also doing the same thing. Okay, GU also has formed a nice looking reversal here. Okay, head and shoulder on the 1 hour, we see this market also reversing. I think that GU is likely to drop also further. So what's doing euro dollar? We see that, yeah, euro dollar looks like reversing as well. So you might see in majority of the dollar pair might be coming down for a deeper retracement. Okay, so from the daily, after grabbing liquidity, Gbpusd dropping, looking at monthly, weekly and daily. All right, so you see that there is a very high probability now for USD pairs to continue to drop. Let me see the 5 minutes on Gbpusd, if we can find an entry. So okay, we see that there is a reversal coming on the lower time frame on Gbpusd. So if I look at the 1 hour chart, we see that this market is forming a very strong bearish price action. Any entry you will find on the sell side, we'll try to sell euro dollar. There is a 1 hour bearish candle. Let me see what's happening with euro dollar. Okay, so euro dollar just freshly breaking down. Okay, let's see if we can find an entry opportunity in any of this pair for short-term sell. Very aggressive drop. You can see that this 5 minutes chart. So there is a, in the 15 minutes on euro dollar, there's a head and shoulder. So you see that gold has a bounce to the upside. How many pip here? Super aggressively drop. So euro dollar, you can see Gbpusd euro dollar. That means the dollar getting stronger again. Okay, and gold might get stronger too, because we see that gold and dollar always moving in the same direction because of the fundamentals. We see that euro dollar has formed a very strong reversal pattern here. Now we need to find an entry here for selling. I think that it will just jump from the top. Okay, we see that this market is reversing and could reverse very aggressively. Okay. So it's moving very fast. Let's move up first. What's happening with gold? Okay, we could see some bullish move on gold now. So the market already has come to a level where it grabbed liquidity from the support zone here and could be now trying to reverse. Let's see what's happening on the lower time frame. Okay, so from the 1 hour we see sharp reaction from the bottom. Okay, let's see if we can find an entry. We'll be jumping on a, if we find a, I'll be looking to open buy position if it gives me the entry. So far that all the trades that we have taken, one sell trade that we have taken today, this one which is profitable. The other 7 trade that we have taken on gold, all are buy trade, all are winners. So in fact in this week, we like including the last week, we have so far 8 gold trades, 7 winner, 1 break even. Incredible opportunity here. Okay, so yeah, let's see what happens. So if you guys wanna trade this, because when in the private, it's really become easier for me, because I really want to give the best trade possible in the market to my students. That's why we are so successful, and that's why I just spend a lot of time in front of the chart to find the best trading opportunity, so that I can give the best trade to the students who are trading with us. And also for me also, I need the best trade possible. So that's why I invite you to join us. There is a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us to become an independent professional trader. If you have any question, you can ask me in the live chat. Live chat isn't always available there. Any question you can ask. You can access all the trading tools, trade with us, learn our strategies, and also have a lifetime access to this academy, everything. So let's see what's happening with gold. What I think that it might be reversing, and I will be looking to have bullish trade if we see this market is reversing to the upside. From the 5 minutes time frame, we see that, let's see if we see an inverted head and shoulder, okay, here, and then slowly turning to bullish with a couple of false breakout candle, we will jump on a buy trade, okay, which is possible to happen. If you look at daily, already we see that this market has dropped to the downside. Now we could see a pullback to the upside. Let's see what happened. From the 4 hour, we can see already well below this level where there is the previous support zone here. If we draw this trend line, we see the market in fact on a level of support. So let's see what happened. On the 15 minutes, we have seen euro dollar has formed a doji. I'm more interested on gold. Let me see what happened. I just need an entry candle here with a false breakout. So any kind of inverted head and shoulder formation here could give an opportunity for the bullish move. Trading with the higher time frame is always better trading psychology. Gbpusd, we'll look at it. In the meantime, guys, anyone looking for a regulated broker, also there is a link in the chat given. You can join Trade. They're regulated, and you can start with a smaller capital as well. They are regulated, so your capital will be in the safe hand. Using our link, if you're in an eligible country, you will be entitled to have 40% welcome deposit bonus. So you can use that link to open an account with what is a middleman. Very good question. I'll answer this very soon. Sir, can you please explain the trend for today? Explain the trend for today's gold market. Yeah, very good. Two are very good questions. So first, let's look at the middleman, because middleman is one of my favorite trading strategies. Middleman. Now, middleman is the first time we discuss from Forex Trading Wizard Academy in the world. You may not have heard of it, and it's a very powerful candlestick pattern. So let me explain. This is the invention from Forex Trading Wizard Academy, or discovery, what you want to say. So this is the candle that is a middleman. Now there is a reason behind the name. I will explain later. So when you see, now this body can be varied from candle to candle, but the goal to read that candle is you need to see that this body is almost equal to the both sides candle. Okay, the main thing, like the core concept of understanding a middleman, is you need to combine with the candle with the structure. I will explain now. So it doesn't have to be always the body exactly with the wick, but the key points here I will explain a separate video with a cheat sheet so that you guys can download it exactly to learn everything middleman. But for now, make sure you subscribe and also press that bell button. Now see that the main goal is here, you need to understand that both sides, the wick should be almost similar. Body and wick can be same length, but even the body is a bit bigger or a bit smaller than length of the wick, that's fine. But you always look at the both sides wick almost similar is the ideal. So this is a middleman. Now what is when we will be considering a middleman, keep in mind that when you see the trend, let's say down, very important, and then a structure has formed, any kind of structure in that downtrend, and the price has broken out of this structure with a middleman, very high probability trade setup. Okay, again repeating, let's say a trend is up, a structure has been created, followed by breakout from this structure with a middleman, very high probability trade setup. Now let me give you an example, couple of examples, so that you can grab it right now. Give a big like, don't forget to subscribe. So you see that this is for our time frame. Let me show you. I have traded all of them, that's why I remember exactly where they're formed. You see this is a middleman. Okay, a trend down, structure created, middleman has broken out from this structure with a middleman, and see what happened next. Okay, any time frame, it's visible, any time frame. Always try to trade with the trend, and you can find this over and over in the market. Okay, very simplest way to understand the market, to trade the market, you know, to be a profitable trader. Now find out this kind of candle in any time frame. You'll see that. Let me show you on the higher time frame. So what's the benefit of understanding on the higher time frame is by understanding on the higher time frame, you can find a lot of trade on the lower time frame. So Eurusdjpy on the monthly, this is a middleman on the monthly, you can see that. Okay, structure, breakout from the structure with a middleman, and then continuation to the upside in the direction of the trend. Okay, so this is the key points. Now as I mentioned, if you want to know more, we have a specific strategy, premium strategy that we teach our students, which is a specifically middleman trading strategy with all the rules and role available for that middleman candle. And it's one of my favorite trading strategy. If you want to know more about it, as I mentioned, you can join us to learn more. Link in the description. You can visit us, the website, and join us to become an independent professional trader, learning our strategies and trading with us that we trade every day, such as this trade that we had, gold trade today, yesterday also. This is an incredible gold trade, also Gbpusd trade. So yeah, trading with us, learning our strategies, access all the trading tools such as this TF indicator that's giving us one buy alert in all of them, and that's a big move to the upside. To access that, you need to be in a lifetime member plan, and also you need to learn the strategy. This was because of that lifetime member, is because all the strategy available for lifetime students, and it's a great opportunity, so you can visit the website. So let's jump on to now dollar CAD. Now we see the dollar CAD after this news. You can see looks like that I think USD CAD might reverse exactly where I mentioned. This is the monthly support. You can see that this is the monthly support and the weekly support here, okay? And from that look, this is the daily support. From this daily 20 EMA, we see the dollar CAD grabbing liquidity, now bouncing. What I think that anytime we could see this market is turning into a bull market, okay? So from the 1 hour, we can see that there's a long doji on the 1 hour. I think this market now will bounce to the upside, might break the trend line here. Pardon me. The reason is, you can see this is a monthly support, and exactly from that monthly support there is a bounce. Yesterday I mentioned this, guys. This is what the key points as a trader. Always keep in mind, when you see a price in a monthly opening and closing in a strong support or resistance, you see that the price will press that support and resistance and will bounce to the upside. It's like a tennis ball. So if you press the tennis ball like that, it will compress and then will jump back to the upside. We see that dollar CAD has done the same thing. There is a clean liquidity grab twice, and now is going up. So if you want to wait, then I would say that if you look at the 1 hour, it's already a bullish signal here for me, according to my liquidity grab system, but we need to see a bit more down for further pullback. Now from the 4 hour perspective, we might see a middleman, a bullish engulfer, and I'll be looking to go long if I see that entry is available. On the 15 minutes already we see a reaction happen to the upside. So we see that on the 15 minutes gold now forming. Let's see what it does. We need to see the gold is reversing, then we can think of going long. Trading gold is very interesting, you know. Gold, normally you see it always leave a clue, you know, when you want to trade. Looking at the 5 minutes, you can see, I'll show you. Most of the trade you'll always see it leaves a clue. You see this kind of candles, strong movement. That's why it's so beautiful to trade gold. You can see there's a strong liquidity grab back to back twice, and then buy and see what happened. Big move to the upside. Okay, so we need to see a very strong bullish move, then we can go long on gold. Amarsana, it may happen. Let's see what happened. But I think that, you know, gold is a long-term bull market. We could see that this market, you know, it's now trying to form an inverted head and shoulder on the 5 minutes. Okay, you know, any inverted head and shoulder below this level is a probability for bullish, because it's a long-term bull market. I don't think that a trend will be ended very soon. There's a lot of buyers here. You can see this current candle is forming a bullish candle. Let me see a strong liquidity graph from the bottom, then we will be buying gold. Keep in mind, a trend is not you know, built in one day. Like the Rome is not built in one day, and a trend will not be also ended in one day. So now you see that this is also a trend, downtrend, and also this is also a trend. So understanding multi-time frame will give you a big freedom as a trader. You see that from the multi-time frame, gold is, you know, from the daily, gold is bullish, right? It's a strong bullish market. If you look at the 5 minutes, you can see that this market is so far was bearish. Any kind of reversal in this important level can give us, you know, merging with the, you know, higher time frame trend. So this is the synchronicity that you need to create in your brain, that when you see, let's say, lower time frame reversal, very lower time frame, means that the market is trending on the lower time frame, reversing to merge with the higher time frame trend, and that is where the best trading opportunity comes. Again, I'm repeating. So let's say daily market trending bullish. Okay, now lower time frame 5 minutes so far was downtrend, right? Now if it form an inverted head and shoulder, what does it mean? It is still not established. Let's say inverted head and shoulder doesn't mean that it's changing its trend. It need to see inverted head and shoulder formed, tested properly, multiple time, grab liquidity and established to the upside. So that means that freshly an uptrend in the lower time frame. Now higher time frame bullish, lower time frame bullish is where the best trading opportunity comes in the market. So it's consolidating now, but what I think that slowly we might see that a change of trend may occur. So let it first occur, and then once you'll see established uptrend, couple of times liquidity grab, the one that we have seen here like this, and then we'll be looking to buy gold. Okay, this is what I do, you know, being patient, waiting for the best trade all the time. Okay, patience is the key. Keep in mind, you can't be impatient if you want to be a trader. Even if you have a losing trade, you have to be patient. Euro and ZD, please have a look at it. Euro USD. Do you wait for gold to go down as much as possible, then take long? Not by, you know, how much is as much as. Very good question. Do I wait for the gold to go down as much as possible? Now the question is, how much is as much as, you know? That's the biggest question you can ask, that how much is as much as. Because if you look at 5 minutes, you feel like that, okay, gold has come to a lot, right? If you do like that, you feel like, okay, from here it has dropped to this level, now it should go up, right? But if you look at, you know, on the daily, you can see that actually didn't come that much. There's already, it's a big bullish move. So I normally don't wait for, you know, to drop as much as. I wait, you know, a couple of things. That firstly, I have a set of rules, right, in my strategy. For example, I need to see that 10 and 20 EMA aligning in a certain way. I need to see the price come back down to that zone and give me a specific pattern of price action, and I need to see the multi-time frame. So all are set of rules, and then I turn on the TF indicator. If I see that everything is aligning, the indicator is giving me the right signal, and then I manage the risk, and then jumping on the trade. So yeah, it's all about rules rather than looking at the price, because if you look at, let's say, the chart for long time and see that okay, the price is 1950 51, here it was 2000, so it's a good price. See, there's a big difference between the price and the price action. Okay, if you look at the value of the price, then you will miss the real thing, because at the end of the day, the price is relative for trader. Now if you go to, let's say, if you go to the supermarket where you buy stuff or do anything, then it is price matter. Yesterday the price of, let's say, rice or tissue or anything like that was $10. Today $5. It matters. But in terms for traders, it doesn't matter, because either gold is $3,000 or $4,000, or gold is $500. As a trader, doesn't matter for us, because we can trade both long and short, right? So the matter is, this is the level. Is it going up from here or coming down? This is the key points, because whatever the high price, it could go higher. Whatever the low price, it could go lower. This is the key points, and that is the main thing that you need to develop in your trading psychology. That's, don't look at the price, look at the price action. Don't look at the level, look at the market structure. In terms of market structure, where the price is in an area of value, or is in a pullback, or in an impulse, or in a correction, and then you need to make a decision either to buy or sell. So we see that so far this gold price looks like that. I think that it might form a reversal. I will be still waiting. I'm almost running out of time, so I'm still waiting for an entry. I will be looking to buy at this point. The price gold is in it. In any situation, I will not be a seller at the moment. When I was seller, as you can see during the London session. When I found the position exactly where I sold, there was a big drop happen, and as you can see, this is the trade that we have sold in our VIP Telegram channel. I've sent to the students at 1973, stop loss at 1977, take profit at 1966, 1.6 time profit, just hit in less than 15 minutes time. And that's it. Yesterday also we had one, and also Gbpusd trade, also you close to it some profit. So incredible trading opportunity, guys. If you want to trade them with us in the private group, and also learn our strategies, access all the trading tools, and also be part of this great trading community, there is a VIP chat group where you can find all the traders interacting with each other. So link in the description, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. You can visit the website, join us to become a part of this trading academy, and once you're a lifetime member, you'll be here forever. So with that being said, looks like that gold might be reversing. I will be looking for an entry opportunity. Due to the shortage of time, I need to end this session. I will be looking at tomorrow again to you guys to see you how we are doing, and yeah, if you are there, then I'll see you very soon. Looks like we might find a bullish trading opportunity on gold. What I need, you can see it is a forming, looks like a reversal here, and any liquidity gap from the bottom, I will be going long, keeping my stop loss below all this low, and I'll target at least 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio in this trade. So I'll be waiting for any kind of liquidity gap, any kind of false breakout, because I'm ending, so I'm giving a clue if you are not our VIP, so that you can also trade. So once it will break to the upside, I will be waiting for one candle at least to pass 2 or 3 candles down and close as a long bullish engulfer, then I will be buying that candle. Stop loss below this low, 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. If I see that gold is dropping, I will remain observant in that market. So with that said, thank you very much for being here, and I really appreciate your support to the channel. No problems, Michael, thank you very much. And also thank you for all the support that you are giving. Anyone looking for regulated broker, also link in the description. I'll see you tomorrow twice again, in London session and also in New York session, live session. So you see that there is a liquidity gap from the top, so you might see some up and down here. Let's see what happens. I'll keep remaining watching the price action until the New York session, and then I'll go to bed. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow again, and stay well, stay happy. Make sure guys you manage your risk.